Hi guys! Today, I am going to show to you one of the best modules in DCS, the MIG-21. It has a perfect simulated aerodynamics, weapon control system, and much more. Also, it's my favorite Cold War Soviet jet. It has served in 60 countries for the 65 years. The first flight of the MiG-21 took place on February 14, 1956. But this is MiG-21 bis, which is flown by the Eastern Bloc from 1975 to 2010. Let's start a normal start procedure. Turn on the inverters and the battery heat. Now the AC generator. And you can just turn on the whole panel. It would be faster. The radar needs a few minutes to warm up. Both pitot tubes, heater switches, should be up to prevent icing. The flaps in takeoff position. Throttle mechanical lock release. APU main breaker. Fire extinguisher. And we hold engine ground start for 3 to 5 seconds. When the engine is starting, this light is on. I switch over the channels to ask permission to taxi. To center your compass, press this. To calibrate your attitude indicator, press this. Load your guns. Weapons release cover off. Radar button also is chaff and flare dispenser. I set minimal altitude to 50 meters. Turn on the ASP. I have the permission. Let's taxi. So by pressing Z plus W, you are turning left, and by pressing X plus W, you are turning right, but also braking. Don't go faster than 100 kilometers per hour, because the plane will start to jiggle. Yeah, we are overtaking him. I hope we don't get a ticket. I don't do anything, the plane starts to jiggle by itself. Look at other MiG-21 taking off. Now I always press the brakes and let my engine spool up. Then release the brakes. To prevent damaging our landing gear and landing light, I pull my nose up. Because MiG-21 is all fighters is gaining speed fast. I retract the flaps. That sound means that we pass a runway and its markers. Let's gain altitude up to 9,000. The MiG-21 is light and has one of the best climb rates among the other Cold War-era jets. By pressing here, you can lower your visor. It can be very useful in flights where you fly toward the sun. Let's turn on the radar. By throttle handle grip, you can adjust your lock range. Let's try to shoot down AC 130 Wit or 60M. I turn off the grid to see better. When you hear that tone, it means a 60 or other infrared or radar-guided missile is getting locked. Now the C-130 will use flares to avoid my missile. I prepare my guns in case that next R-60 won't destroy him. And the C-130 is down. Let's try to shoot down AC-130 Witter 3, which is radar-guided. I already have locked him, and now I am waiting to get closer. I didn't wait to get a launch authorized light, and probably the missile won't hit. The yellow light left from the radar screen is a launch authorized light. And the C-130 is down. Let's try a sneak attack on the F-14. I turn my radar off to sneak unnoticed behind him. And launch. Let's try 1v1 dogfight against F-14. Now let's land. Landing is not hard. Everything you should know is that you should not land faster than 300 kilometers per hour. Gears down. Yes, the MiG-21. Its worth is $24.99. And I will rate him 9 out of 10 because of the old cockpit textures. See you next time where I will show you how to use MiG-29, and it's our 77 against aerial targets.